Hello, Bob Ullman here, Nashua, New Hampshire. It is October 1, 2013. So I'll be leaving in a few weeks for Florida. I'm looking forward to that, getting ready, starting to get boxes together here. Got my storage area, packed up a little and everything. So looking forward to getting out of here. But, I'll always come back and visit the Northeast here, and I have family as well here, so as well as a lot of good friends from close to 40 years of living in the New Hampshire/Boston area. Anyway, lots of friends and family. Now, we're here to talk about today how to live with incredible energy. Okay, those of you who know me, those of you who have seen me, those of you who talk to me know that, hey, for someone that's going to be 65 in October, I have incredible energy. And age is completely immaterial to me. In fact, it's only a number. I really believe you honestly, it's exactly what you think and what you feel is the way it is. In fact, if we look at the animal world, we never see them really aging much at all. At the end of their life, they kind of go off and that's it. But the deer will always go with the herd its whole life. Animals don't know from age because they don't know about that. When they don't know about it, they're not. I firmly believe that our system with doctors and friends saying, hey, you're getting a little older now, you got to slow down, all this stuff. I think that contributes a lot to a lot of the problems because a lot of it we know is psychological. I have incredible energy. And I'm going to talk a little about what things that we can do in our lives that can give us all energy. It's nice to live life with full energy. You're going to be, first of all, if you're after success, any kind of success, you're going to have a much better shot at success when you're energetic. Okay, when you're living with gusto, with full on with everything you do. Put everything in. Put it all into everything that you do. And how do you do that? Well, first of all, there are two things involved. There's the physical part and there's the mental part. So we'll cover the physical part first. Those of you who know me, I'm a healthy eater. Now I happen to be a vegan, and that I was a vegetarian for many years. I became a vegan about 5 months ago. That's a person, for those of you who don't know, a person who doesn't eat any animal products at all. So I had finally given up some dairy and the dairy and eggs and things like that, as well as not having eaten animals for many years. And I like that, and that agrees with me. And I eat mostly organic, just about all organic, not completely. I can't always find everything organic. However, that is part of living a healthy lifestyle. Now, do you have to be vegetarian? No, I've never believed that. I like being a vegetarian. I've met many healthy people that are not vegetarian, not vegan. So I'm not going to go so far as to say that you have to do that to be healthy. I do feel that does help create a healthy lifestyle. However, what's more important is to eat fresh foods as close to the source as possible. So if someone wants to eat animals, well, try to eat healthy ones at least. Let's talk about grass-fed beef and things like that. It's the fact is that if we eat the commercial stuff that's out there, it's filled with hormones. It's filled with bovine growth hormone. It makes the animals fat. It makes us fat, and I mean that's why people are very big, and it's very unhealthy. Okay, so we want to stick to the source, natural foods. If someone's I prefer not to eat animals. And I don't like eating animals, and in fact I love animals, and I have such respect for life. I just don't see the reason for eating them either. I don't think we need to. We certainly don't. However, many people do. So again, if you want to stay healthy, eat fresh. Try to get it from a farmer or a source where you can get fresh food. Always fresh. The less processed stuff, the less packaged stuff, the better. Okay, if it comes from the ground, from the earth, if it's grown, if you know the person growing it, try to get it as close to the source. The less it has to travel is better. If it's closer to you. So natural foods, we all know what they are. We all know that the stuff that comes in all these packages is just not as good for us. In fact, it's for the most part, it's not even perceived. So much of it is not even perceived as food. It's got so much crap in it. Again, can we have healthy snacks? Sure, sure. Get some nuts and raisins. Put them together. Some nice things like that. You can even. I have one of these NutriBullets. You might even see it on my counter there. A juicer and a NutriBullet. Well, the NutriBullet is great. You can take seeds, nuts, dates, things like that, raisins, mix them all together. You make your own little candy bars, and they are good. I won't call them candy, but snack bars. Okay. Again, stay away from the processed stuff. Sugar cane, that's fine. It's raw sugar. Nothing wrong with that. Processed sugar, white sugar, not good. White flour, not good. Real flour, whole wheat, yeah. If it's, again, the closer and even, but see, even with something like that, it's more processed, so it's not going to be as good as eating stuff that comes just natural, because there is a process that goes through even in flour. Now, cooking, let's talk about cooking versus raw food. Okay, I happen to be, probably 70-80% raw food diet. Why? Because raw is got more nutrients, vitamins, things like that. We know that. Cooking, stay with healthy methods of cooking. Try to steam, things like that. Don't overdo it. You don't eat cooked food all the time. If you want to eat cooked food, eat it, but don't eat it all the time. Make sure you get that good fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, things like that in there. I like to supplement. I take some good quality supplements. That's my choice. People, it's not a bad idea to get some supplementation, because we don't know what we're missing sometimes. So to get some basic supplementation is a decent idea. As far as another couple of things, I would pay attention to the combinations of food. When we look at the animal kingdom, we see they eat one food at a time. Well, many of us fill big plates with all this stuff. The fact is, and you can research this, check out Herb Shelton on food combining. But I can tell you that chemically and physiologically, just mixing starches and proteins doesn't work. Mixing starches and vegetables is okay. Mixing fruits with anything else is not good. Don't eat them after a meal. Eat them before. Eat a little fruit before, not after. Drinking with a meal, that's not a great thing. You're washing the food down fast. You're not letting the digestive enzymes work on the foods. It's not a good idea. Okay, drink a little before. Sip a little sipping water, sipping wine, different. But I'm talking about gulping big quantities of liquid while you eat. Not good. No wonder there's so much indigestion. Okay, so if you want to be healthy, pay a little attention. Exercise. Hey, I love exercising, and but I do things you like. I get out and walk. I think walking is great. It's a great exercise. Walking, I do fast. Well, I happen to do race walking. I love that. Whatever you want to do. Get outside, get into the fresh air, get the sun on you, let a little of that. Jumping on a trampoline, very good for you. Okay, I jump on a trampoline just about daily, even if it's only 10-15 minutes. Good exercise, very good. So things like that. I stay active. Yeah, I mean, if you're sitting all the time, most of us are sitting for our jobs. Many of us are. If we are, you got to be active. You got to stay active. If you're in motion, you'll be healthier. Okay, you either use it or you lose it. So that's it for that. I'm briefly covered some of that. I like to do that from time to time, get my thoughts across, because I can tell you that what I've done, and I started 42 years on a path to health. It's worked for me. I mean, I don't have any medications. I'm full energy. I feel great. It's not an accident, believe me. I've worked at it, so it does work. What's the other thing? Well, what if you do all those things and some people still don't feel good? You know why? Because they're stressed out. They're all stressed. They're doing things they hate. They're doing jobs they hate. Many people are just not happy. If you're not happy, you can't be healthy. And it works both ways. You can't be happy if you're not healthy. You can't be healthy if you're not happy. It really does work both ways. So get your mind in a good place. Read good books that keep the mind in a good place. Good mind elevating type material. Mindset. Work on your mind daily. The mind needs daily feeding. Okay, whether it's I do some meditation daily. I like reading. I like listening to audios. I've got books on audios. I'm constantly listening to audios. The organization I'm in provides me a lot of audios. My GIN organization, Global Information Network. I go to events. I am attending an event in October, a local event, a regional event in Florida. Of course, I'm headed to Florida, so it was convenient. But, that's for my blogging business. The events are great, and my other group, Global Information Network, has events, and I go to as many of those as I can as well. I try to get out to 5-6 events a year, minimum. Getting together with other people, other like-minded people is very important. Associate with good people, with good quality people, but live your dreams, live your passion. If you're living your passions and your dreams, then you'll have all kinds of energy to do what you have to do. If you're not, it saps your energy. All negative stuff saps your energy. Get away from the TV. It's not getting away, especially the negative stuff on TV. Nothing wrong with the positive, good stuff. Unfortunately, there's a lot of negative stuff. Get away from that. Okay, I get rid of my TV. I won't own a TV again. I still watch some stuff occasionally, video that I like to watch, things that I'm interested in, things that help me grow my mind. So, that's what I'm going to say. If you do the combination of the things that I talked about, if you spend each day kind of doing the things you like to do, and that's why, again, living your passion, living your dream is so important, and you're taking care, by putting the right fuel in, the right natural type of foods and fuel into your system, it'll work out good. It'll work out good. And if you're not feeling well now, you'll start feeling better, and start visualizing yourself feeling better, and start doing those things, and try to start weaning yourself off of all the medications and all that crap, because there's so much garbage out there. I'm not saying in certain cases they're not necessary, but for the most part, they're not. They get us addicted on it. We have terrible addictions in our society to prescription and non-prescription medicines. Most of us just don't need it. Okay, we weren't born with deficiencies that only drugs could fix. That's not the way we were born or we were created. So I believe God created us, made us pretty good. Without like perfect specimens. We don't need that stuff. Doctors have a thriving business. Drug companies have thriving businesses. They can be good in emergency situations. For most situations, most cases, just all that stuff is not needed. Try to wean yourself off of that stuff. But don't look. I'm not a doctor. Don't do anything sudden or rash, and then come back to me later. I'm telling you how I live, giving you a little advice about the way I do things. You do. At the end of the day, you got to still do what you feel is best for you, and I want to be sure you know that. With that being said, I'm going to wish you all a great day. Today is Terrific Tuesday. Have a great Tuesday today, and wonderful, prosperous, and healthy, happy day. Great. Take care now.